Hello friends, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. In this video, you will learn the Queen Charge hybrid strategy. With the addition of Electro Boots to the game and the buff to Life Gem, this strategy has been revived and is stronger than ever. For the King, use Giant Gauntlet and Rage Vial. For the Queen, use Frozen Arrow and Invisibility Vial. For the Warden, use Life Gem and Eternal Tome. For the Champion, use Electro Boots and Hog Rider Puppet for your clan castle troops. If you're using a Blimp, make sure to have Yetis. For Flame Flinger, you can use any troop you prefer. For Siege Barracks, use Valkyries. Here are some important tips to keep in mind. In this strategy, you have the flexibility to choose a siege machine, and you can use Siege Barracks, Flame Flinger, or Blimp. The only important thing to know is how to use the Blimp. If you're using Frozen Arrow, always remember that the Queen might die when the Invisibility Vial ability activates. To prevent this, try to activate it manually to avoid losing the Queen too early. When deploying Hogs and Miners, send in the Miners first, then wait a short moment before deploying the Hogs. This will help more Hogs survive. The reason for this is that Hogs head directly toward defensive buildings, while Miners target anything in their path. If you're using Flame Flinger or Blimp, you must use the King to create a path for your attack. However, if you're using Siege Barracks, deploy the King at the start of the attack to clear an important section of the map. The Blimp can be used in two ways. The first method is to destroy a part of the map with the Blimp when there is no good value for the Flame Flinger on the opponent's map, which you will now see. The area marked in yellow is very heavy and dangerous for the Queen Charge, so the Blimp will be used to destroy this section to prevent the Queen from dying early. The Queen will move toward the single Inferno, and after destroying it, she will enter the range of the enemy clan castle. The Queen can easily eliminate the clan castle troops using a poison spell. The King will enter the map from this side to create a path for the Miners and Hogs. I must use a wizard to destroy the camp so the King moves downward. The movement path of the King and Queen during the attack is marked in black in the image. Now it's time to deploy the Miners and Hogs.
You used to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with this life, like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall too deep, will you be there when I'm with to save me? A superhero in me. A superhero in me. You called my soul when I was falling. You moved the clouds to stop me from hitting the ground. In every goal there was a meaning, for this love ain't kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall too deep, will you be there when I'm with to save me? A superhero in me.
The second method of using the blimp is for clearing a section of the map, and also luring out the enemy clan castle troops. This method should be used when the clan castle is far from your queen, and also when the queen is under heavy pressure from defensive buildings, when the enemy clan castle troops come out. The Yeti inside the blimp will help destroy buildings and distract the clan castle troops. Let's watch the video together. The area I have designated for the blimp is this yellow marked section, where there are 2 scatter shots and an inferno tower. If the blimp reaches this area, the Yetis inside will destroy the scatter shots and lure out the clan castle troops. If the blimp doesn't reach, my plan B is to activate the Warden ability when the troops get close to the clan castle and use a poison spell along with the champion to eliminate the enemy clan castle troops. The queen will be deployed here, and after destroying these defensive buildings, she will move upward. The king will be deployed here. The reason for using the king in this spot is that since the opponent is Town Hall 16 and there's heavy pressure on the queen, my focus was on the queen. Since there was no major threat in the king's path, I used him here to prevent the miners from targeting these buildings and to save time. By destroying this gold mine with a sneaky goblin, the king will enter the map and destroy the multi-archer tower, allowing the miners to head toward the town hall. The movement path of the king and queen during the attack is marked in yellow and black in the image. Now, it's time to deploy the miners and hogs.
Won't you say why you're a stranger now? Your eyes escape mine when I sit you down. Don't you feel like we're holding on onto a fairy tale, but the magic's gone? Been months of bluffing the blushes and faking the butterflies. Wake up, yeah, I'm kicking the castle down. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk. I think it's time to talk. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk. Ooh, yeah, be true to what we want. Forget how it felt from the outset. Hope this to reset. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk. Kinda missing how we kicked it off. Always in overdrive, now the feeling's lost. Blind to notice, we've been losing touch. Long gone fairy tale, yeah, we killed the rush. Been months of acting a fiction and staging a baptize. Wake up, yeah, I'm kicking the castle down. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk.
On this map, there are 2 invisible spell towers, one making the town hall invisible, and the other affecting the monolith. The invisible spell tower near the town hall will be destroyed by the queen, and the other one by the troops. There are only 2 areas with good value for the Flame Flinger, here and here. It would have been better to use the Flame Flinger here because one Inferno tower is multi and the other is single, but I didn't realize it. However, it won't be a big issue since the troops can easily reach the multi-inferno. I will start the Queen charge from this area, aiming for the Queen to destroy the town hall and lure out the enemy clan castle troops. The King will be deployed here to create a path for the miners and hogs so they don't veer outside the map. The areas cleared by the King and Queen during the attack are marked in yellow and white. Now, it's time to deploy the hogs and miners. When the troops reach the monolith, I will freeze both the monolith and the invisible spell tower so the troops can destroy them. Once the invisible spell tower activates and makes its surroundings invisible, I will use the Warden ability because the troops will start spreading out in different directions.
Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed.
When using Siege Barracks, you no longer need the King to create a path for the troops, so you can deploy him anywhere at the beginning of the attack. The Queen charge will start from here, with the goal of reaching the monolith. The King will also be deployed alongside the Queen. The reason for this is to have the King tank for the Queen, allowing me to save freeze and rage spells for the troops, instead of spending them on the Queen charge. The areas cleared by the King and Queen are marked in black. I will deploy the Siege Barracks to create a proper attack path for the troops. Now, it's time to deploy the miners and hogs.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody is right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never